With an incredible history spanning thousands of years, India is one of the most fascinating and culturally rich countries in the world. Because of that, India is home to many different terrifying and haunted locations. Here are some of them that you can visit. So this abandoned town in Rajasthan is home to a majestic fort that dates back to the 16th century. You can visit this fort during the day, but at night it's strictly forbidden for anyone to visit from sunset to sunrise. This is because there's a high level of paranormal activity, especially at night. So there's two theories as to why this paranormal activity occurs. The first theory was that there was a ruler named Madho Singh who wanted to build this massive fort, but he needed permission from an ascetic hermit named Guru Balanath, who used to meditate in the area. The Guru had one condition regarding the construction of the fort. The shadow of the fort can never fall upon the home of Guru Balanath. So what happened was that the rulers agreed and built the fort according to the conditions, until one of Madho Singh's successors decided to increase the fort in height and make the shadow go on the home of Guru Balanath. At that point, Guru Balanath was not happy, and he lay a curse upon the town, thus causing the hauntings of the fort to begin. The second theory was that there was a local priest who was in love with the Princess Ratnavati. Princess Ratnavati at the time was known as the Jewel of Rajasthan for her beauty. So what happened was that the local priest decided to use black magic on a bottle of oil. What would happen is that if the princess touched the oil, she would fall in love with the priest. What ultimately happened was that because the princess was also into black magic and realized what the oil was once she received it, she poured the oil on the ground. The oil then turned into a boulder and ran over the priest. Before the priest died, he declared that the town would be cursed and that anyone who lived there would be cursed as well. So what would happen then is that if anyone builds a house on the fort, the house would collapse and fall to the ground. So apparently if you try to stay at the fort overnight, you're in for a world of terror. People have reportedly seen and heard shadow figures, jinns, ghosts, women screeching, as well as footsteps around the fort. The Archaeological Survey of India actually has a sign in front of the fort strictly forbidding people from staying overnight. So they're pretty much saying the place is haunted, which is both terrifying and exciting. I mean, if you've visited this fort or you're planning to visit this fort, please let me know because you're definitely braver than me. Would you be brave enough to check it out? So have you ever heard of the Delhi Cantonment? It's a really beautiful place in the city of New Delhi, but it's also apparently one of the most haunted places in India. So the story behind this haunting is that there's a ghostly female hitchhiker dressed all in white on the side of the road. If drivers pick the ghostly female hitchhiker up, they disappear, then they're never seen again. But if they don't pick her up and they continue to drive, the female hitchhiker will run on the road alongside the car at the same speed of the car. Just imagine seeing that. Now, once you reach the cantonment, the ghostly female hitchhiker disappears. So, I mean, if you're willing to check out the cantonment, you might be able to spot this hitchhiker. If you do, please let me know. The Shaniwar Fort is a really cool fort made of bricks and stones, and it has a ton of history behind it. I mean, it was even in the movie Bajirao Mastani. So there's a statue of Bajirao in front of the fort. But here's the crazy part. Apparently this place is super haunted. So basically what happened was that people started hearing these creepy screams of a young boy at night in the fort. So the legend has it that a prince and his heir were murdered in the fort, and you can hear the boy's screams crying out for his uncle at night. And I mean, that's terrifying. Apparently it's even worse during a full moon. It's definitely not a place I would want to be hanging around at night, that's for sure. The Dow Hill station in West Bengal is a really beautiful place with orchid gardens, forested hills, and tea plantations. But here's the thing, it's also known for its haunted stories and spirits. For example, there's this road called the Death Road that's located between Dow Hill Road and the forest office. Many people have seen the headless ghost of a young boy walking into the forest and disappearing. Creepy, right? And that's not all. Some people have also felt that they were being followed by an unknown entity, or even having red eyes peer at them. Unfortunately, there are visitors that have lost their mental state or have met their demise on the road. The woods of Dow Hill have also reportedly had numerous unnatural deaths in the past. The Victoria Boys High School can be found near these woods, and locals have heard shrieks of children and the sound of footsteps when the school is closed. So we're going back to Rajasthan. Do you know that there's another village in Rajasthan called the Kuldhara Village, which has been abandoned since the 19th century? It's about 20 kilometers from the desert town of Jaisalmer. The villagers abandoned the place because of a powerful minister, Salim Singh, who was infatuated with the daughter of the village head and wanted to marry her. He threatened to tax the villagers heavily if his wish wasn't fulfilled. So in order to protect the girl's honor, the villagers left and abandoned the village. Now the rumor is that the villagers, before they left a curse upon the town. So visitors to the Kuldhara village have apparently seen ghostly apparitions, spirits, but also have felt uneasy when visiting the village, especially at night. Now, the locals believe that the place is cursed, and so they don't dare to venture in. But interestingly enough, there's actually a rumor that there's a buried treasure underneath Kuldhara village, but nobody has dared to try to dig it up due to the curse. So, I mean, if you're feeling lucky, then I guess you might be able to find some treasure if you go there, so best of luck. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, it's my first video, so I'm honestly terribly nervous, but I think at the same time, great learning experience. Keep trying this out. I want to make more videos like this because this is the topic I'm really interested in. If you guys have any suggestions at all, just please let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely respond to them, and yeah, it'd be great. I mean, thank you so much again for watching, and have a great day.